Guys, just to show you, it's the same people in on it. That's the black Camaro that parked in front of us earlier. Is that a bear? Wow. Look at this set of people waiting there to block off my way. Look how they're spread out. Not one after the other, all spread out for me to see them move. Dance like a monkey. Oh, right here too. Entourage. Cigarette smoking out of the window, psychological warfare. Big black woman. I see her at least 3 times a day. Usual stuck. Oh, school bus on a Saturday, guys. Beautiful. There's a freak show in the front because there aren't a lot of people around. Watch this. coming quickly to block my view, my beautiful non-moving view. Look how quickly they're coming. Look. So if you notice, when people disappear, birds come out. Nobody walks that way, guys, from that one to that one on a Saturday, on that side of the road. Nobody. You shouldn't see a human being there. It's all businesses. They're all on this side, if there are any. People that walk over there are strictly for this, to bother me. You don't see the cars passing by fast, the plane in my view right away. See it coming? Look. They even put planes in your view. If you look up the sky, he's trying to tell you he's God. He can dominate everything. He doesn't dominate shit. He's a fucking idiot. That's what this person running this intelligence agency is here by. They're a bunch of losers. They have the people enslaved. Look at this group of people they put in my view walking over there. Look. There's nobody around. There should be nobody. So now they have people walking back. Look, to block my view here. Look how many people they have working on me. Half the city. I've seen over maybe today. Guys, I'm not kidding. I swear to God, no anxiety. Look, they go slow now because there's no one else here. So it has to go slow. I've seen today over maybe, I don't know, 50,000 people. I swear to you, I'm not kidding. No, not 50. Maybe about 10, 12. Somewhere around there. It's amazing. Where do they get all these people from to come to the street? I've walked back from my building on this street back and forth about maybe 4 or 5 times today. Because I'm out of cigarettes, and you know, they robbed me at the beginning of the month. It's a very strange situation. Doesn't usually happen. Where are they getting all these cars and all these people from? They must be coming here from all of Toronto, not just Scarborough, North York. God knows, Etobicoke, Mississauga. You need that. You have to have that many people in this small neighborhood. You got to bring them from all over the place. Anyways, I'm not going to talk much. I just want to keep recording. Look at this group of kids and pointing and moving and with their parents coming. Fluorescent colored shirts, pink. Look at them coming to cross my way. Now they stop because they don't know if I'm going to keep walking. They're looking at me to see if I'm going to keep walking. Look how they start. They're going to move because I got them on camera. Now, if I walk this way, they're screwed because they're supposed to block my way here. Watch. They have another group ready on the other side, but mostly we screwed these ones. Look. It doesn't work for them. It didn't work, the stocking. Now they have another group coming that way, look. How they stop there so I can see them. I did that for you guys on purpose for the camera. Busy area. The cop tells me last night, I called the cops by the way, 42 Division. 2 cops came in. You know what time they came in? About 10 minutes after I had a shut eye. To tell you that my apartment's surveilled, I swear to God to you guys. I fell asleep around maybe 10, 20 to 2 and my eyes shut. At 2 o'clock the door knocked to wake me up. It's sleep deprivation. They have to have excuses to keep on waking you up. So 2 cops from 42 Division showed up. The shortest one is about 6'2". They do that on purpose to, make you feel like you're dominated. They're pathetic. Like that works. That's where true strength lies. I chewed them both up. You know how? But what you say? They're trying to convince me that this is normal. It's just a busy area. And then in the end, the guy dry coughs about 3 times in a row when he leaves my apartment. And he was so angry at me, so defensive and offensive, sort of attacking me, everything I said. He told me to go see a psychiatrist. Let's ask these guys for a smoke. Sorry to bother you guys. Can I buy a smoke, any one of you? Sorry for the intrusion. It's not my style, but it's been a bad month for me, man. Hold on, let me get you some change. You sure? Yeah, alright, thanks. I appreciate it. So, This is what I've had to do over this month because I got robbed at the beginning of the month, $900. And unfortunately, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes to survive. Hello, smile. Smile, please, smile. Smiley faces in different places. Smile to me, baby, smile. Car follows me, has to turn behind my back violently. Ooh, they're angry. Smile to me, baby. Smile. The other one's better, the black one. Anything that moves too much in life is of the devil, and anything that's still is of God. Don't forget that. You heard the bus. He released the brake as he passed by me. While he was moving. Unnecessary completely. So when you look at it, you could tell yourself, okay, you know what? The whole city against me. This country doesn't want me. But that's not the case. There's an evil agency that's recruiting all these people to do this to you. These people don't have an agenda against you, but these people are being told certain things by this agency and are being enticed, pushed, forced, I don't know, to do this to you. If it's drug dealers, they tell them we'll take some time off your prison sentence, or we won't harass you for the rest of your life, but you gotta do this for us. If it's good people that they work in businesses, maybe the guy's a mason or whatever, they tell their employees, okay, you know what, you gotta do this, I'll make you my number one employee, for example. Anything to drive these people to do this to you. So you gotta remember, once you prove to the government that this agency is illegally surveilling you and harassing you with all these people, they'll have to take it off. That's all you need. It's all a matter of money and hiring the lawyer that would represent you to have enough balls to go up against this agency. And it's very hard to find one that will, because lawyers are pretty much, most of them, I mean, it's Freemasonry is doctors and lawyers. I mean, that's the devil himself. You know? And because you need a lawyer to represent you to be able to beat these guys, that's all you need. Not the cops, not anybody. All you have to do is go to the cop station, file a report, an accusation on the intelligence agency in the city that they're illegally surveilling you, that's what you believe. You want to accuse. It's an accusation. You don't have to prove it. You're accusing these people of illegally surveilling you and sending people to stalk you and harass you wherever you go, even in establishments. That's it, period. You get that report, you go to a lawyer, and you file a lawsuit against them, and you take it to court, and you show the proof, the footage that you have. Period. That's it. That's all it takes. I don't have to be a law expert. I don't have to read a Canadian law. I don't have to read any of this stuff. I'm telling you this off the back of my mind. The reason why I haven't been able to do that yet, it's been 10 months, is I only found out that it's the government doing this to me in the last 3 months. And what they've done to me, a huge campaign on blocking my checks, robbing me. It's been brutal. And I wasn't able to cope with the harassment as much. I was letting it get to me. I was being provoked. And I was screaming at the people in my building, looking dirty at them, everything. But now I got to a point where I realized, you know what? These guys are just vessels. They're just normal people that they're being pushed to do this. Okay, paid, whatever. But it's not them that initiate this. It's an agency out there that's initiating this. Once you sue that agency through a court that is doing this to you, and they find that there's legit proof that it is happening to you, all this will stop. I haven't done anything wrong. Period. It's done. That's all it takes. And that's what we're going to start doing from next week when I get my check and I have enough money to move around, mobilize, and sue them. I know who's doing this to me. Who else is going to do this to you in a country like this? An intelligence agency. In Canada, it's CSIS. I mean, they threatened me on my old YouTube channel. They used my real first name, my real last name, and they told me you are going down. Now I got scared. I didn't know what I was dealing with. And the tension and the pressure that I was under, I reacted quickly. I deleted my channel. I tried to make a deal with them covertly. It didn't work. They bullshitted me. The next day they stalked me even harder. It was a stupid move on my part. Very innocent. So when I did that, I realized what I did wrong. And then, now, I redid the channel 3 months ago. As you can see, this channel is about 3 months old. And now I'm ready. I'm not letting this affect me. It's not a joke. I'm laughing at it, the harassment. but they're still blocking me from getting jobs and renting houses, renting anything. I can't rent any place. So they call up that person, and for some reason, they get them to say no to me. So if I can't rent anywhere or get a job anywhere, that's entrapment. Imprisonment, actually, illegal imprisonment. And they've been doing this to me for 23 years. If I could prove that, they are fucked. That's why they're scared that they're hiring all these people to do this to me. But it's only a matter of time. There's about 3 days, pretty much. And then it's done. And that's it, guys. Anyways, keep looking at my surroundings and what's going on. And that's it. Look at the chopper and this guy over there. Guys, those things don't pass by here by mistake. Can you see it? Right there. And this guy. It's like a dot moving. Can't really see much on this camera. So as you can see, my voice, my tension, the speed that I talk, when I'm surrounded with all this, it's much on a higher intensity because that's what they do to you. This stresses you to be surrounded with this madness all day long. When I filmed a video for you earlier on today, I think it's 2 videos behind this one, or 3. You could see me, you could hear me talking, and you could feel my energy. I'm so relaxed. I'm not tense because this tenses you up. You stop knowing. You can't think. So that's what we're gonna do, starting Tuesday or Wednesday when I get my money. First thing, as a lawyer, we're gonna go report them and move forward legally with this illegal abuse and torture of an innocent human being, an innocent citizen of this country that's being tortured by an intelligence agency covertly for no legitimate reason. And that's how we're gonna take them down. They think they're all big and bad. They're not. If they have to do stuff like this to people, they're not big and bad. Because if they were, then they wouldn't do the small time stuff. Hire kids and scream around you, and teenagers to drive fast by you with the bikes, and it's these immature bullying tactics. This is not a powerful agency. That's a pathetic agency. And I'm gonna prove it to them this month. That they're not that powerful. Not to prove that they're not that powerful. I want them off my back because they're breaking the law. First of all, to surveil me in my apartment, they're breaking the law. I'm gonna take you guys with me, with the camera, to show you how when I try to call places to rent, the result I get over the phone right away because they haven't been tapped yet. They don't know who I'm gonna call, and the result I get when I get there. If you are a Canadian citizen, you want to rent your house, somebody calls you and you give them an appointment to come look at their basement, their apartment, and about 15 minutes later, people show up in front of your door with CSIS badges telling you this citizen is blah, 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 blah. Regardless whether it's real or not true, the guy's not going to want to do it anymore. He doesn't want any headaches. So they're breaking the law by first surveilling me, knowing that who I call, that's breaking the law. All good? So now they told them not to talk to me and tell me stories anymore, because I told you a couple days ago with the kind of stories I talk to with these people. Watch how I can prove to you that they talk to every single one of them. Now nobody's going to want to talk to me about a story that has to do with any of the characteristics that I mentioned for you. By the way, the video is called A Freemason Prison of something. I called it an invisible Freemason, invisible prison, something like that. Look it up on my channel. You can listen to the conversation that I had with that particular individual. So what did they do? They sent him to me today in the morning, 2 days later, to pass by and talk about something completely different, to try to make it look like it's not true what I said. They will do the impossible to make me look out like a liar or crazy or whatever. But it's not working. I'm outsmarting them on every corner, because I'm telling you ahead of time what they're going to do. And when they do it, I tell you exactly the reason why they did it. And it's justifiable. So they're losing the battle on every front. They're very angry. I'm beating the government pretty much. Not the actual real government, nor I want to, but I'm beating a government agency that's satanic, that's breaking the law, and it's doing illegal, filthy work behind the scenes covertly. And I'm beating them. One person on his own with nobody around him. Not even barely a penny in his pocket. That's a big blow to their ego. Because I'm not the one with an ego. They're the ones with an ego. I'm an innocent Canadian citizen that just wants to go live his life normally. Normally. That's it. And I'm being prevented from doing that. Which is illegal. On what ground? On what charges? What have I done wrong for you to do that? Now they try to justify it by getting me into trouble, provoking me, causing me fights. They've done that last year, enough of them. I have a couple of videos up there, check them out. One in the gym, one in the bank, one in Food Basics. They tried to provoke me big time, demean me, insulted me, for me to get angry and hit them. I haven't done it. Because it's wrong. And wherever I go, all I get is people with dogs on leashes following me around, and the dogs barking at me even at some certain times. Listen, that's not harassment? What is, if that's not harassment? What is harassment then? What's the point of having a law against harassment? And look at these people sitting on the bench and how they're moving their legs like a bunch of little kids. Look at both of them. Look, moving their legs back and forth. Look at that. For you to see movement as you get to the building. Movement. Look at their legs. What kind of an adult moves his legs like that? Nobody. But that's what it is, guys. They're supposed to make you feel tense and, sort of make you hate your environment and get into these fights with people around in your neighborhood. Look at them moving their legs. Look, are these two grown adults that would do that on purpose to annoy someone with noise and movement? Everyone's outside today. Yeah. Enjoying the good weather, huh? I have to do that. I have to. I don't like being fake, but they're fake. And I'm not really fake. I don't hate them. They annoy me, and I'm trying not to get them to annoy me by being nice to them. But I'm sorry, not every human being has a brain in his head, guys. That's the problem in this world. Look how loud these kids are screaming. Kids don't scream like this unintentionally. What's the point? It's their parents that tell them to scream like this, and then they buy them ice cream, and then they give them, sort of a reward for screaming or, sort of bugging. Sorry, man. I'll open the door. That's how it works, guys. I'll upload this video right now. There's some kind of weird smell in the elevator. That's how they attack you too. You sense a smell. It doesn't really do anything. It's pathetic. Bunch of losers. What a bunch of losers. I can't believe I've been held prisoner by this pathetic, evil agency for all my life, but for the last 20 years, mostly like this hardcore. Can't believe it. I was sleeping. It's because my own family was in on it with them, and they backstabbed me. Otherwise this would have never happened. I would have taken them out in 2 days.
But my backup, what is against me, all my friends, everybody, all my entourage was in on it with them. So I had no choice but to go down at that time. You know? But now we're gonna beat them. And I'm gonna show it to you guys on camera, step by step, how one man can beat an intelligence agency. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for commenting on my channel. Thanks for visiting my channel. For the people that I've said sometimes to you guys before, a lot of people that talk about that they're being gang stalked are not. It's not true, you know. Please don't be offended. Most, you know, I didn't mean everybody, but I know that some of them are not true. And I try to be as honest with you guys as possible, even if it's gonna cost me subscribers, or I don't care about that. Because I didn't open this channel to get subscribers. I did it to you know, put out the truth, and I'm gonna stick to that. Nothing else gonna change it. All right, I'll upload this right now.